This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome, everyone. I'd like to call this May 19th, 2026 regular meeting of the Sylvania Township Trustees to order at 5 p.m. Please stand. Oh, wait, roll call.
Call the roll.
Please.
Mr. Mahoney. Here. Mr. Genowine. Here. Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Simcoe.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first on the agenda, approval of the minutes from the April 29th, 2026 special meeting. Any concerns, questions about those?
So moved. Calling the roll. Mr. Mahoney.
Yes.
Mr. Genowine.
I'm going to abstain.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're not here. That's right. John. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. And Ms.
So I
Johnson.
seconded it, and
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then the minutes from the May 6, 2026 regular meeting. And make a move to accept those unless there's some concerns.
Second.
Mr. Mahoney.
Yes.
Mr. Genowine.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes. All right, any additions or deletions to the agenda? Moving on, hearing of the public, agenda items only. I do not believe we've had any signed up for that.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, seeing none. Mr. Grouse, do you have anything? Okay. And then next would be Fire Department report, Chief Nye or Assistant Chief Bennett.
Question for you. Do we?
Did I miss something?
Yeah, that's okay. Number 7, Daryl, don't we have the vegetation zoning report?
No,
They all got
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
That's, speaking of that DMC, that's why I didn't get all right. I haven't been on the computer yet. I got a new computer. I can't get hooked up on a DMC.
It's okay.
What about the demolitions? Didn't we have 3 houses that were gonna get, or was that?
I can touch on that if you'd like.
Yeah, I thought it was on the agenda, but obviously,
Not this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
good afternoon. There are 3 houses that are currently being discussed by the fire department zoning administration. So one is on Shetland. The next step with that would be to receive an assessment of the condition of the building. There was one on Millicent. Property owner is actually working, last I heard, on property, the utility disconnection for possible demolition. And then there's one on Sylvania Avenue that's been on the radar for quite some time that we'll be working through the notification of that. So no action needed this afternoon, but there are.
okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yes, thanks,
No
Joe.
problem. Okay. Chief Nye, Assistant Chief Bennett.
You may have skipped just point of order, road number 8, road service.
Yeah, road and service.
I'm happy to go though.
Okay, I don't see that on here, but sorry, Mr. Nash, road service.
We've all got different agendas.
I will watch it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there it is. It's not on this one.
Hi, Rob.
It's on the revised.
Just this item, resolution 2671, this is to approve the plan and advertise for bid the 2026 OPWC resurfacing project. Plan. The project is in the conference room, if you want to review it. It's the Lathrop Park resurfacing and storm sewer project. Not scheduled for a while, so hopefully this late bid may be 50/50. The price of fuel goes down before the bid comes out. Might be able to, if not, we can always move it into next year if the pricing is over our 10% leeway.
Any discussion? Okay. I will move then that we accept resolution 26-071, approve plan and advertise for bid 2026 OPWC.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes. Now.
Biker. Good afternoon. I have two resolutions for consideration this afternoon. The first one is 26-064. This is a resolution to regulate the installation and operation of electric vehicle EV charging stations within the unincorporated territory of Sylvania Township, Lucas County, Ohio. A little background on this. We all know EVs are more prevalent than ever. It was largely an unregulated industry. Gasoline stations have their own fire code. Electric vehicles do not, at least in the state of Ohio. This language is modeled off of several other states that have implemented that. The new Ohio Fire Code was approved by the legislature last November. It was the 2025 Ohio Fire Code, and up until about a month before that, this section was included in that. And at the 12th hour, it was pulled and not approved by the legislature. Based on that, the fire marshal, state fire marshal, Marshal Reardon, was not very happy with that. So he put out to all the fire chiefs in the state that he strongly encouraged municipalities to start regulating these. So we worked with Oliver, legal counsel. The city's going to implement that as well because that's our service area as well. When we sent this over to Joe Shaw, he went out and looked at the one that they have in their municipal lot. He's like, oh. The only thing that really regulates these is how they're installed by the electrical or the electrician, and that's it.
Wow.
There's nothing for clearances like there is at a gas station, any type of extinguisher, emergency shutoff. There's none of these things that exist for these. They're basically pull in, plug in. And if you haven't seen what an EV car fire looks like, YouTube it. It's a task. So we're trying to be as proactive as we can.
So the current locations that exist obviously then have to be brought up to code.
They will need to be, yeah, they've got a time period in there. I don't remember off the top of my head what that is, but they will have to bring those up to code.
Okay.
Emergency shutoffs, and they're popping up everywhere. You know, there's a whole bank of them in Myers Lot. They're all over the place. You just, if you drive a gas car, you're not into it, but my son-in-law has an EV car and he's got an app that tells you exactly where they're at. So he knows exactly when it comes here, where to go charge his car and how much it's going to charge him.
Okay. Any further discussion? Questions?
We had any pushback from this or?
No, there's been several other municipalities throughout the state that have already implemented this similar language. They might have tweaked it here and there, and we did tweak this a little bit for our municipality.
Anybody in the area have it or?
I think maybe Perrysburg is either implemented it or considering implementing that.
Okay.
I can't speak to any other ones right now.
I'm just a little worried about the pushback from the current ones that are out there that.
I know Fire Marshal Hiller's talked to a couple of them, particularly Yark, because they have several of them. And Yark said, we'll do whatever we need to do.
Okay, good.
Okay. Great. Great, then I would move to accept resolution 26-064 as stated.
Second.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
The next one is 26-065. That's authorization to enter into a contract with Stryker Medical for the EMS Plus program for the replacement of various equipment and service agreements. This has been a long haul, trying to get to this point. Our appreciation to Oliver, Allspot, Ruthie, the whole staff back there. Chief Benedict took this on. This program is going to save us money in the long run over a period of time, and we'll have the most up-to-date EMS equipment for cardiac care. and some stretchers and some other durable medical equipment. So over the long run, it's going to save us quite a bit of money. The only thing that's not included in your packet is the final red line version of the contract. That's still needs to come back from them. So the one that you have in there is not 100% accurate, but it takes out some of the Ohio specific items that Mr. Burrell lines out.
Questions, comments? I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 26-065. Authorization to enter into a contract with Stryker Medical for EMS Plus program.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes. Okay. Mr. Turner?
Thank you. Good afternoon. There are two resolutions under administrative. The first is Resolution 26069, a resolution to approve a renewal proposal from Ohio Plan Risk Management for liability insurance. The renewal premium for the plan year beginning June 1st is $187,954, which is an increase of $19,197, to over 11%. There's a summary distributed to the board. We also have Mr. Cordula, Jake Cordula, Stapleton here this afternoon to introduce himself with Tom Ramsdale's retirement. So I'm glad to answer any questions the board may have.
Questions? Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, then I would like to move to approve Resolution 26-069, a resolution to approve a renewal proposal from Ohio Plan Risk Management for liability insurance.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
And the next resolution is Resolution 26072, to accept a street-related petition and set a date for hearing. This is for Bridgecreek, Plat 7. We set the hearing for June 16th.
Any discussion? I'd like to move then to accept Resolution 26-072.
Second.
Is that you, John?
Yep.
Yeah. Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alan.
Mr. Simple.
Yes. We have our fiscal report for April of 2026, and our numbers are looking good. I think that, again, it's still a little bit early in that, but we don't see anything in here that is troubling, and I don't. And so, and you did get a summary of it, all of you. So unless there's some questions, I'll move on to resolutions that I do. I have resolution 26-067, and it's to establish new revenue and expense accounts in the general and fire capital funds regarding the fire training tower. I'd ask you to approve that.
Questions? I'd like to make a motion then to approve Resolution 26-067 to establish a revenue and expense account for appropriate funds.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
And then next resolution is 26-068, and it's to increase the township appropriation from unencumbered balances for various funds, and you see them listed there in the resolution.
Any discussion, question? Okay. I'll move to approve Resolution 26-068, township appropriation from unencumbered balance.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
And lastly, a resolution 26-070, and it relates to the resolution 067 and 068. And so I would ask that you approve this last resolution.
Okay. Any questions or discussion? Okay, and then I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 26-070, transfer of funds.
Second?
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney,
Yes.
Mr. Genowine,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda is hearing of the public non-agenda items. Again, I don't believe anyone signed up, so seeing none, we will then go to open discussion and reports. Mr. Turner?
Great, thank you. This information has been distributed to the board. ODOT has been working through the I-475 improvement project. And this part of the project includes an aesthetic committee that has representation from Sylvania Township and the city of Toledo. The point of the committee, part of it is to receive input regarding the aesthetics within the corridor and bringing in front of the trustees information regarding Sylvania Road overpass with the 475. What is on the screen is a representation of what could be an aesthetic improvement and design for the overpass. This specific overpass, the estimate is $203,400, which would be the township's contribution. That's an estimated amount. At this time, ODOT has requested feedback in terms of whether the township is interested in participating in the improvements. And just as a point of reference, I think Sammy did kind of more of a standard. I'm not sure if the standard is.
Yep, I have it.
Just as a point of reference, there is a standard that ODOT uses. This would be included in the project without any cost. So I believe that is on Perrysburg, Sylvania, Perrysburg, type area road over I-475. So a significant difference between the two, but I wanted to provide that. ODOT is requesting that the township is going to participate, to provide that feedback, and we would prepare an agreement along the participation guidelines. So this would be also an opportunity on the overpass to add in lettering that says Sylvania Township or welcome to Sylvania Township along the sides. Right now, the I-475 project, the funding has not been awarded, but if it is awarded, this part of the corridor would be the first completed. And I would know that some of the roundabout renderings are conceptual, not necessarily the final design, but the overpass has had the largest focus. But if the funding is awarded, it will start in 2028, 2029. Glad to answer any questions the board may have.
What account would come out of this to pay for our 225?
The general fund.
Can private funds be used? I mean, I think it would be a great opportunity for CIC to kind of step up and maybe get some other people. And I know in the past, Doug Wampsher had offered to make some contributions with the Central Avenue bridge there, and I think we might be able to do that.
Good idea.
Is there?
Yeah, you can certainly pursue that.
But I would think we'd want to commit to at least having these funds and then try to raise the money alternatively other than our general fund, if that's possible.
Sure.
Good idea.
So just to make sure I understand correctly, we would respond back to ODOT that we would participate, but we'll also be raising contributions.
We'd look into it, yeah. But I'd like the upgraded view, and I think we could find a way to pay for it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
If Trump can pay for a ballroom, we can get an overpass done.
Did you have anything else?
No, thank you very much.
I think so.
All right, any other discussion or reports? Yes. All right, I will then make a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of considering the appointment and promotion of a public employee, Ohio Revised Code 121.22. We will not be taking any action. Attendees will be elected officials, administrator, Chief Nye, and Assistant Chief Bennett. We will go into executive session at 5:20.
Second. Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney,
Yes.
Mr. Genowine,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, Sam,
This conference will now be recorded.
Did you do something?
Okay, I'd like to
Yeah.
make a motion to come out of executive session at 5:51 PM.
Second.
Who seconded it? John?
John.
Okay, calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Back here.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
And then I would like to make a motion to adjourn the regular meeting at 5:52 PM.
Second.
Calling the roll, Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Thank you, everyone.